In a surprise move, the main opposition Democratic United Party has launched a committee focused on fulfilling the election pledges of President-elect Park Geun-hye of the ruling Conservative Party. It says it'll cooperate with the ruling party to help enact shared policy goals. But as our political correspondent Kim Yeon-ji tells us, the committee could run into trouble before it gets off the ground.
In announcing the committee, DUP interim leader Moon Hee-sang said that putting aside bipartisan differences and collaborating with the ruling Conservative Party to implement policies they both believe in is a form of, quote, new politics. Before the presidential election in December, the ruling and opposition parties made a number of similar pledges on political reform and social welfare. For political reform, both parties promised to give up their power to nominate candidates for municipal elections, while expanding their party primaries to let people have more say in the process. In the realm of business and economy, both parties largely agreed to reduce discriminatory measures against irregular workers. In addition, both parties vowed to ban new cross-shareholding schemes by large conglomerates, with the goal of stopping the conglomerates from preying on smaller firms and controlling the decision-making process at all of their subsidiaries. On social welfare, both parties promised to provide free childcare for children up to age 5 and to make high school education free. To speed up the passage of bills related to these pledges, the DUP proposes using a fast-track legislation system that the parliament adopted last May. This system shortens the time a bill spends in committee, if the bill wins approval by at least 3/5 of the related committee, and the system can only be used with the agreement of both the ruling and opposition parties. Yet there are concerns that the DUP committee could run into problems before it even gets off the ground. Critics say the party is trying to force President-elect Park to stick to her ambitious pledges while advancing its own political agenda, a strategy that may not work since many of the pledges presented by the two parties in the election may appear similar at first glance. They differ a great deal in the details. The other challenge is that the response from the ruling party so far has been lukewarm at best. Kim Yeon-ji, Arirang News.